And I should be live. Yeah, Xenoblade. It good. Going to keep playing. I haven't closed the game since last night because I didn't. I just literally went to school, came back, played more. Now it's Xenoblade. I have a little bit of an obsession with this game. A touch. A smidgen. A hair.
Always good to train.
I was just on that menu.
How shall I go about improving this?
Okay.
All gadgets accounted
Guess we can
for.
expect monsters en route. Better stick close together.
Thanks for that. Your strength in you.
Oh yeah, I should look at character growth for Rex and Glimmer, actually. Okay. Topple. One. Rolling Smash would be one of those attacks. I'm gonna go with Rolling Smash because that's probably good.
New art for me.
You.
A new skill.
Glimmer. You don't have affinity points for that. Okay. Burning Ballad. A time reach. Okay, critical rate up. That'd be good. Meteor Flame. Ether defense down. That's good.
A new melody.
Okay, let's give you something. You can get, what do I want to give Rex? Okay, I guess I'll give you that, even though you technically don't even need to. I doubt I have any, yep, okay. So, arts, crossplays is... That's a higher damage AoE. Gems, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. I don't even know if Healing has a point on Glimmer, but she's getting it.
Meteor Flame! Right. I accept it gladly.
Okay. Yep, it's all... Okay, I got my first chain-specific accessory. What does it do is the question. So that's just a better version of that. Who would that be good on? A would get a massive buff from that. Because they have one of the highest TPs. Okay, let's go. My mic should probably be closer, actually. There goes my webcam that I set on my mic for some reason. Yeah. Let's just pull up my OBS, make sure this isn't like absurdly loud. I don't know. Seems relatively good. Okay, let's see.
You smell nice. Guess I won't see you for a while.
Come and visit.
Yeah, I will, I promise.
I want to hear you play again.
Without a piano, tricky.
Then bring one with you.
We'll all miss you guys.
It's been a long time coming. Place is full up.
Don't forget to call us soon as you arrive.
Yeah. A second city. We'll make it greater than you can ever imagine.
Them's fighting words.
Nael! Remember your promise!
Got a rare one. Score! What is that? Some sort of
What?
tower?
Vampire warning?
Let us help you.
Mighty strike! Your opponent. Uppercut!
Thanks for the support. Crossway.
Mighty strike! Another break!
Skyfall.
Mighty strike!
Hurry up.
Good whirlwind! You're really getting into it, Matthew.
I lost the enemy's attention!
Yeah, just being a plant.
Full of beans!
Oh wait, I have a...
I know you have it in you. Aye, here we go. You ready or what?
I hear you. My turn.
Let's send them packing.
I can pack quite the punch.
There
Up
we
the training, I
go.
guess. This is pretty rare, right?
I might look into my Unity because I have 2 bursts. I don't really burst a ton.
Matthew, you can do it, mate.
Nicole, are you up to it?
Okay, there we go.
I'll be sure to match your
Triple
rhythm.
smash. Oh, he is like the thing that Bridget has. God, there are too many references in this fucking game. How am I supposed to keep track of all this shit?
I'm going in. You lot watch my back.
Hey, don't I gotta say this?
It's me you want. That's a big help.
Trouble spinning in! More of a starter than a main, yeah?
The outcome was patently obvious.
All right, give me your best shot. I feel reassured already.
Illusory blue! Hardly even broke a sweat.
Quick and painless, thankfully.
First strike to me!
It's me you want.
I'm feeling full of beans.
Trouble spinning in!
Wait, this is time to fight. This is just time to fight. I didn't... Oh my god.
I'm going in. You lot watch my back.
Hey, don't I gotta say this?
The Xenoblade reference.
I'm feeling full of beans.
Trouble spinning in!
Yeah, that's right. Eyes on me.
Yeah.
Eyes on me.
Piece of cake!
Topped up the training, I guess.
Over there.
This is literally the Colony 9 theme. Oh my god. God.
Is that it?
I somehow...
Yeah.
It just...
You can see
God.
it now. We're getting close.
Xenoblade.
A most uncommon item.
It's just begging to be got.
Does Agora Shore still exist?
Youch! All right, give me your best shot.
I don't want you guys getting hurt. Illusory blue!
First strike to me!
I expect no less from you, Rex.
Flare, Mario!
Trouble spinning in!
Even broke a sweat. The outcome was patently obvious.
All right, give me your best shot.
I'm ready.
Time to go for the throat.
Me you want.
That's a big help.
Okay. Liars, please don't bug me. They're bugs. Why is my...
All right, give me your best shot.
Now, what's their plan of attack?
Here's one for the team.
I'll be your right. That's one filled in.
Alright, wood
Topped
bonnet
up the training, I guess.
destroyed. Yeah, it's definitely not the same. Oh god, why is my... I'm getting some communication interference. I say for some reason this is because of the way my controller is being held compared to my Switch. Okay, let's see.
This it?
Yes. The Liberator's base of operations. All the city survivors we find, we keep safe here.
Yesterday, Colony 9.
Well then, once again, welcome to our headquarters, to Colony 9.
Huh? Colony 9? Like the one from Kevis?
No, not that one. This is the original Colony 9. Though I guess that won't mean anything to you one way or another.
I don't get it.
Well, anyway, point is, it's not like a Kavesi or Agnian colony. That's all you need to know right now.
Okay.
I'll go on ahead to the command center and have your quarters prepared. If you'll excuse me.
Right. See you around then, Matthew. Let's have a proper catch-up once things are settled down a bit.
Will do. Cheers.
Right, so let's see how the gang's doing. We can give you a little tour along the way.
Yes, that's a good idea. Panacea, can I ask you to take point?
Right, you heard the man. Try to keep up.
Xenoblaade.
Most of our liberator troops live here, in Colony 9. It isn't luxurious, not by any stretch of the imagination, but thanks to our tight-knit community, we're able to eke out something of a living here.
This network of mutual aid and support is the only proof you need to tell you the society's functioning.
And there's the colony's central square.
The big ether light is a landmark.
The plaza's kind of the heart of Colony 9. Anything you're looking for, you can more or less find it here, be it extra supplies or a quick bite to eat.
Wow, it's pretty bustling. Reminds me of the city.
Well then, would you like to take a little look around?
Is that okay?
We're not in a hurry or anything. You go and have your stroll.
I'll be waiting for you over there, past the plaza. Speak to me when you're done browsing.
Alright then, don't mind if we do. Let's go have a shufti, guys. Man, I love browsing.
Just generic accessories.
They're drying clothes.
I like the domestic vibes here. Makes the place feel like home. Ah!
You all done then?
Sure. Sorry you had to wait.
Dropped control. Dropped control. Away to auto forward text button.
Okay, then let's move swiftly on. Follow me.
The city folks I saw actually look pretty happy to be here, huh? It's good to see.
They're our fellow liberators now, after all. It's only natural we'd support one another.
Ah, well, thanks for that. I mean it, thank you.
Hey, having more helping hands is pretty welcome from our side, too.
Walking.
Hey, I'm seeing these tents all over the place. You got some proper buildings here. Wouldn't it make more sense to live inside those?
You'd think, but they're falling apart inside. We've got a policy to avoid living somewhere that might cave in on you.
Still, feels like a waste.
Oh, that contraption.
It's a gem crafting furnace. Pretty antique one.
No, it's been out of commission
God.
for ages. At this point, it's pretty much just scrap.
Oh, I see.
Oh my god. That.
Right, this is where I leave you.
This is the fan service I needed.
This is the command center. It's where the captains convene, where we plan our strategies and manage affairs. The nerve center of the liberators, you could say.
Well met, everyone. I'm happy to inform you that quarters have been arranged for Matthew and his associates.
Great. Cheers for that.
Allow me to show you the way.
Thanks, that'd be great.
What? Never seen a field?
No. Those guys, they're Kavesi and Agnian soldiers, aren't they?
They were. Teacher and the others freed them.
Whoa. What in the... Doesn't look like they died in combat. All the husks around here are whipped thin.
You think they starved?
Maybe.
With this much wildlife around, though?
Most things around these parts are poisonous. Not really edible.
Well, there's castle supplies. Don't they get those?
You think they got raided, maybe?
Doubt it. Enemies would have mopped them up. No sign of blade wounds. For whatever reason, intentional or not, these people were abandoned.
Local fauna aside, with this much fresh water, they could have easily farmed. There's so many ways they could have kept themselves alive.
Thing is, though, fighting's all these guys know.
Yeah, but...
You know, they're not like us. Nobody taught them what could be.
It's not as simple as plant some seeds, wait for the harvest. We're teaching them the ins and outs, as you can see. We're showing them there's more to life than battle.
You didn't do this in the city.
No. We did do that stuff. We did, but...
Hmm?
Then show me already! This world of peace where nobody has to die. Make it come true.
The tents we've set up for you are further up along this road.
Or should I walk?
So thoughts, impressions?
I'm liking the atmosphere. Just right for settling down.
There's so many people, and it's so busy. It's worlds different from our colonies.
For now, anyway. We'll be glad of your hospitality.
Is that right? And these will be your tents. Feel free to use all the facilities here at your leisure.
We'll make the most of it. Thanks for everything.
It's all right. All in a day's work.
All right, then. It's a bit early to turn in still. So what say we have a little nose around?
Ah, that reminds me. Riku said he had some business with you. Would you mind stopping by his place later?
Huh? Who's Riku again?
Oh, right. You've not met him yet, Matthew.
He's a Noppon mechanic working with us liberators. Quite a skilled one at that.
Huh. If you say so. So, where's he at?
There's an abandoned house near the entrance to the colony. A friend of mine used to live there. Riku's commandeered it lately. I hear he wants to establish his own workshop there.
Wait,
A workshop?
is Riku
Oh,
in...
that tickled your fancy, did it, Nicole?
Is Riku
Yeah.
in Dunban's house?
I really want to check out his setup. Can we go now?
Sure thing, kid. Let's go and say hi before we bunk down.
So the residential district is all that is left. The military district's just not there. And that would have been the commercial district, I believe. You know, wait, that was that? That's the commercial district. That was residential, I think.
What's this? Oh, a couple of armories!
Armories? You mean those Levnis-looking things?
Yeah, they're the city's mobile assault vehicles. They're fitted with a pretty nifty cloaking device.
We got our hands on these particular bad boys after some Mobius lackeys shot them down.
Sadly, the impact of the crash caused significant damage to several systems.
Seriously? Is that why they're still in pieces?
Can't you fix them?
We've been trying, but they've been giving us some trouble.
God. What's in that cave? I gotta go look.
What's that glowing?
Oh my god.
An ether channel, eh?
That bug can probably kick my ass. Heifer Cavern.
Let's get some of this!
Where's the fucking arachno? Given the way you're setting it up, there's gonna fucking be one.
I don't know if we should be doing it.
Oh, run. Oh, that's on. Oh, what's the point of this area? Probably something later.
I wouldn't rate our chances too highly, but...
What's that? God, why is everything here so cool? This is almost like the one area in here. Reaching the Black Mountains. Is this... Wait, this is from... This is that place from... Cliffs of Moratha. This is where Malice and Jin fell and the rest of the party. Yep, that's exactly where Dunban's house used to be.
Here's our destination.
Oh god, the way they... Friends finally come. Riku was tired of waiting. Riku, nice to meet you. I'm Matthew. We heard from Shulk that you're setting up a workshop in here. That correct. However, as friends can see, there's nothing here as of yet. Riku cannot handle everything by himself, that's why I request help with setting up workshop space. Once workshop ready, we'll be able to use equipment to improve weapons, so there's something in it for friends also. Upgrading weapons, well, that's music to my ears. It's a welcome proposition for us too. Anything to improve the Liberator's military capabilities. So, what can we do to help, fundamentally? There are 2 tasks Riku have in mind. Firstly, want to collect Ravamantite from Exile Fortress ruins. Ravamantite, you'll use that to make the workshop's furnace, right? Precisely, yes. Very astute, friend Nicole. Is that some kind of rare material, then? It's not rare to find if know where to look, but knowing place to look, that heart of issue. Exile Fortress ruins is territory of Ignis, so cannot simply waltz inside. I hear you, so that's where we come in. If we're to collect this material, we'll have to make sure we're adequately prepared. Okay, so the other thing? Friends must find a hammer of Riku. Huh, that's it. From Riku point of view, this part takes prime importance. Without it, can be no talk of upgrade weapons. But when returning to Colony 9 before, it get mixed up with other goods and not been seen since. If you say it was with other goods, then it might still be in the storage area. We've got to sift through all that stuff. That would be a job and a half. Well then, it seems prudent to leave that job for later. Righto. So, first we find the Ravamantine, and then we'll find your hammer. Thanking in advance for help in both matters. Riku will stay here and continue prep work.
Let's maintain
Exile Fortress, I believe, was in... Exile Fortress was in... Citorral Marsh. It was where Godwin was. I forget what his prefix was. Adjective, that's the word. That's a Nabon. I thought it was a Crabble. I will leave him dead on the ground. I do not feel bad. Okay, let's just go to there.
Okay, we're here.
Alright.
Youch!
Yow. Okay. Yep, that's Exile Fortress. Reckless Godwin. I see Ignis, quite the number too. If we want to mine the mineral, we'll need to do something about the creatures first. Looks like it. Nothing ever comes easy, eh? Well then, let's get this party rolling. I cannot do the accent, it just starts turning into fucking Australian. Oh my god. Wick to Igna.
Something ugly this way comes. Great! Stop there! I'll be your opponent. That's a big help. Mighty strike! They call with the punches! Your fight! Stop there! I'll be... Oh no! I lost the enemy's attention! Great God!
Oh. This might be bad. Ideal, let's get the fuck out of here. I'll have to go do some other stuff, I guess. I mean, probably just kill.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Right! Hold nothing back!
Crossway!
It's me you want!
Thanks for that.
Pretty much a perfect win.
This was basically what I predicted.
There was a,
This is quite rare.
Let me look for some UMs or stuff, because I like killing things. Where was that one unique one? On Dante or whatever? I think he would have been over by wherever the... where's the... elevator? Elevator upper landing. Okay, there we go.
Okay, we've arrived.
Yeah, it'll do for a warm-up.
Just so you know, I don't do things by heart.
It's me you want. Thanks for that. You blast! Piece of cake.
Topped up the training, I guess.
Yeah, it'll do for a warm-up.
Just so you know, I don't do things by heart.
Anchor shot!
Illusory blue!
I'll be your opponent.
Thanks for that.
That was nothing. That wasn't even a warm-up.
First strike to me.
I expect no less from
That
you,
takes
Rex.
care of that.
Topped up the training, I guess.
Great! Way ahead of you.
Whoa! Good going! Nice. Thanks for fun. You blast! You probably took down enough of these now.
Painless, thankfully.
Over here.
I'm gonna round a ton of enemies up because I just want to get this over with.
Huh? Dead now. Here's one for the team. Nice wolf.
Mighty strike.
Now we're talking.
I lost the enemy's attention. Someone's lost their temper.
The offensive is progressing apace.
You're too good at something real.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
There it is.
These are rare.
Now affinity growth time. Primarily for the two. I haven't gotten it much yet. Okay, do you have any
Now we're
good
getting the good
skills? Okay, you get the Fiora. Okay, let's get you these two.
Now we're getting the good stuff. Ha-ha! Now we're getting the good stuff.
My senses got sharper. My senses
Let's do
got
that.
sharper. I learned a skill.
Do that,
I
do
learned a
that.
skill.
new skill.
Oh, let's just get you that.
A new skill?
I'm gonna go look around over here and kill everything I see.
Yoo-hoo!
Piece of cake.
Topped up the training, I guess.
Yeah, it'll do for a warm-up.
This fight's not working. They thought this would slow us down.
This was basically what I predicted.
We will know its name
Ooh.
for certain.
Wipe them off the feet. Smash them up.
Oh, they don't even want to notice us. I'm aggroing them all on purpose.
Nice. Thanks the bunch. It's me you want. Nice. Thanks the bunch. Thanks for that.
Scared now.
Mighty strike!
Illusory blow!
Oh no! I lost the enemy's attention!
I'm grateful.
Gotta find a way to turn it around. There goes the enemy's attention!
I appreciate
The enemy's attention! Stop there! Sorry, I'll be your opponent. I'm just gonna...
Very thoughtful of you.
There goes the enemy. I lost the enemy's attention!
I appreciated that.
Where are you?
I feel the power.
I'm getting stronger.
Illusory blow! Pull back. I'll cover you. Whirlwind!
Is this all I was waiting for?
Hey, I can't believe it! Ow, my face!
Where are you? I'm still holding
Somebody
on.
inflict a break already.
If I don't make it.
You guys have break arts now.
Gotta find a way to turn it around.
Don't push yourself!
Ow, my face!
I'm the cure to all your wounds.
Stop that! I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of me. I lost the enemy's attention.
Attack's going well, huh?
Good going.
Let's send them packing.
It seems we've weathered the storm.
We've gathered more info.
Don't worry about me.
Murder is good.
Let's bash them good.
Sure, whatever. Let's get this out of the way.
It's me you want. That's a big help. Spectacular! Stop that! I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
I knew you could do it.
Enemy data complete.
More of a starter than a main, yeah?
The outcome was patently obvious.
Another
We can take it
glorious
from here.
day of adventure.
Right!
Good strike to me.
I've got you covered. What?
Thanks for that. Double spinning it.
Gotcha! Break!
patently obvious.
Let's thrash them good.
Hardly a fair match, is it?
I've got you covered!
And yeah.
That's a big help.
Carry on.
Topped up the training, I guess. Hardly even
Yeah,
wasn't even a
surprisingly a
warm-up.
bug, it does not handle 10 people who are twice its level attacking it.
Come here, you.
That's how we'll want to carry on.
Topped up the training, I guess.
Let's thrash them good. Don't let the enemy take the upper hand.
That was nothing.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Whoa, you aren't playing pretty much a perfect win.
I could have done that one-handed. Let's thrash them good.
They don't look all that tough. It's me you want.
That's a big help.
No injuries to speak of.
Go on, praise us some more.
It's just begging to be got.
Yeah, this is running around killing things for EXP and other stuff.
Let's thrash them good.
Sure, whatever.
Alright,
way.
let's... Gone.
I could have done that one-handed. Let's thrash them good.
They'll do for now.
Don't rest on your... They thought this would slow us down.
Quick and painless, thankfully.
Let's thrash them good.
Hardly a fair match, is it?
Way ahead of you.
You're really getting into it, Matthew. Stop that!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright, I actually should apply all the affinity growth I just unlocked. Let's just do
Let's work
some...
on this one.
That'll be good.
I'm
to
really
boost,
shaping
I
up
guess.
here. I'll make good use of this.
What could you use? Upgrade to? Oh, Steady Assault's a good art, I guess.
Feels good.
Hearts are looking sharp.
There we go. Have I even leveled up? No. Is there a camp nearby that I can go to? Let's go there.
Here's our destination.
Sorry, I think I'll need to stretch out for a bit.
Oh, Glimmer leveled up more than the others. That's not annoying me at all. Definitely not annoyed by my characters not all being the same level.
All gadgets accounted for.
Okay. Let's go to the map. Go back over here.
Here's our destination.
Let's drop down, kick some fucking ass time.
Heads up. It's enemy territory.
We'll find a way to turn it around.
Don't push it, it's me you want. Stop that!
Oh god. So pro tip.
Matthew, no! Wait for me! Still within operating
So, fun fact. Wrong choice.
You need to hang in there.
Double spinning it!
There goes the enemy.
Not done yet.
I know you have it in you. There goes the enemy. We're in their territory now.
That light.
Can we really win this?
Trust me on this
actually,
one, Nicole.
let's
We're winning.
let's heal before we start another encounter. Actually, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
Stay frosty, I guess.
Relax, mate. I got you covered.
Illusory blast!
Look,
You weren't playing around.
there goes the enemy.
Double spinning it! Stop there!
I'll be your opponent.
I appreciated that.
Mighty strike!
Good job! Hold on me!
We can keep this going! Heavy! Ow, my face! Let's go with the punches!
You're really getting into it, Matthew.
I'm just gonna jumping to go.
Don't rest on your laurels. The offensive is progressing at pace.
Oh, is that good?
Spectacular! Blazing form!
There goes the enemy. Total
Destruction! Mighty strike!
me once.
I'm feeling full of beef!
There goes the enemy.
Break!
Like me once.
I can focus on the other icons.
Yeah! Let's show them what we've got!
Here I go!
Look away!
Gotcha. Stop there.
I'll be your opponent!
Very thoughtful.
I'm feeling full of it!
All out done.
You decide the time.
Break me once.
Very thoughtful of you.
Lightning. Too soon. For me to quit. Oh, I should have done something.
If I don't make it.
Can I get the aggro, please? Is this AoE? Please be. Oh, all the healers are done. Oh yeah, let's book it. Didn't get out in time. Okay.
I still got it in me.
Youch! Youch! Come here, you!
An outside threat approaches.
Okay, we gotta lure them out because they're gonna do a weird like burst thing. Oh, they just don't have to go any further than that.
I appreciated that. Skyfall.
No good.
Heavy roller, Arya! Pretty much a perfect win.
Quick and painless, thankfully.
Uh-oh, someone's taken an interest.
Let's back up so that they.
Wait, Charlotte!
Yeah.
I appreciated that.
Flare, Arya! Meteor flame!
Right through you!
Yeah, cool. Illusory blue!
More of a starter than a main,
Okay.
yeah?
That wasn't even a warm-up.
No chance they'll let us off the hook.
Let's lure you over more definitely.
Great! Stop there! I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
Gotcha!
Launch! Mighty strike!
Double spinning it!
Uppercut!
Okay.
Straight!
Kneel!
Mighty strike!
Yes, what?
Double spinning it!
Uppercut!
Ready as gold!
Here's a mighty strike!
Okay. Can somebody topple it?
Illusory blue!
Uppercut! Great! One! Time for something real special!
The two of us are gonna nail this. Pass to me.
And
Let's send them
smash.
packing!
We're gonna get the good stuff.
Pretty much a perfect win.
This was basically what I
Spotted.
predicted.
Sparks are gonna fly.
First strike to me.
Stop there! I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
Clean one.
I'm feeling full of beans. I lost the enemy's attention.
Alright, we can handle 4 regular Ignis. 3 regular Ignis.
Meteor flame!
Double spinning it! There goes the enemy. Perfectly one. Thanks for that.
Oh no! I lost the enemy's attention. Mighty strike! I'll be your opponent.
I appreciate that.
I lost the enemy's attention.
Gotcha.
Stop there! I'll be your opponent. Thanks for that. Keep racking them
I'm
up!
quite comfortable on healing duty.
Very thoughtful.
Great! Effortless victory.
We got him good.
Okay.
Here we are.
That
Let's
took
look
a
around.
Ooh, we got what we came for. Next, let's find Riku's hammer for him. We should begin by searching through Colony 9's storage area. Okay. Okay, treasure chest. Oh. Okay, Bladestone fragments, art unlock kit, root memories, signature. I need to check my accessories because I've gotten a lot. Okay. Extends launch duration, boost evasion. Okay, there is a lot here. I don't know if any of it's actually stuff I want to equip. Oh, I should have thought that.
We've been found. Phenomenal.
You aren't playing around. Thanks for that. Whoa! Uppercut! Gotcha! Spinning edge! Straight! Too early for that second helmet! Heavy run! You want? I'm feeling full.
Okay, there's more enemies now.
Thanks for the support. Time to go for the throat. Pull back. I'll cover you.
He's racking them up!
Great garland!
Uppercut!
All from high.
I don't hate it.
Illusory blue! Broken sweat.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, give me your best shot.
Maybe don't take them all on at once.
First strike to me.
Stop there! I'll be your opponent.
I'm feeling full of beans.
No injuries to speak of.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Let's bash them good.
I'll send you to your grave.
Illusory blue!
Stop there!
I'll be your opponent.
More a starter than a main, yeah?
That wasn't even a warm-up.
Good way ahead! Fighting spirit burns
Okay, yeah.
It's me you want!
I'm feeling full of beans.
Oh, there's a big L loop over
That
there.
wasn't even a warm-up. Way ahead here.
That looks like a lot like the Xenoblaade X enemy.
I'm feeling
Also because I think there is a Xenoblaade X enemy that looks remarkably similar.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright, you're going down, kiddo.
way ahead here. I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of beans.
Double spinning edge! Whirlwind! Uppercut!
Mighty strike.
Straight! That's right! Eyes on me! The enemy's attention! Stop there!
I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of beans.
Uppercut! Anchor shot! There you go!
Gigantic
Like
speed.
There goes the enemy!
There we go.
stronger.
Ah, there it is.
Pick on someone your own size.
Whirlwind!
Here's one for the team.
Okay.
That's the ball!
I'll be your opponent.
Thanks for the support.
Like
Uppercut!
How did this happen?
Let it go!
Mighty strike.
Whirlwind!
There goes the enemy. All fine. I'm still in the game.
Uppercut!
Yeah.
Where are ya?
It's me you want!
I'm grateful.
There goes the enemy!
I'm
Okay, got a city survivor. Okay, just... Okay.
I got their name.
Let's bash them good.
Sure, whatever. Let's get this out of the way. Kneel! Illusory blow!
That takes care of that.
Topped up the training, I guess.
Okay. Let's go to the map, go to... I haven't filled out all the Collectopedia stuff I could.
Collectopedia's coming along nicely.
Walnut Grapes, you messed up a quest in 1 where a guy was making Jamba Juice, some weird like drink in the fountain in Frontier Village. And if you have too many walnut grapes, it ruins his marriage.
That's it.
Something new in the Collectopedia.
That's that thing you registered.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
Okay. There are 2 items I need in the first area. Wait, yesterday I have stuff for. I have no clue what the Ragma's Desolation is, but apparently I have items from it.
But that's that thing you registered.
Micro. Okay, what items do I remember from? Okay, accidentally spun the wheel. Sweet Wasabi. I think that Wall Rock was definitely an item in 1. I don't remember Magnet Clay. Okay, wait, I was gonna actually go somewhere. I kind of forgot that. Okay.
This is the place.
What? Right, that's everyone present and accounted for. Oh, young master. Okay, oh hey you guys. Whoa, Matthew, funny old world meeting you here. Yo. Say, what's this me-up all about? Why have you got the citizens all lined up like matchsticks? They're a fresh crop of applicants, people who volunteer to sign up with us. I have decided in mine heart to follow in your august footsteps and cast my lot with these vigilantes for thy noble cause. I've had it with watching from the sidelines as well. I'm gonna go fight with you guys. Same. Aw, you lot. Yeah, charming sentiments for sure, but we can't just send them straight to the front lines. And so I've got the pleasure of training up the rookies. So this is like one of your training sessions. Gotcha. Can I go do the main story? Hey, do you mind if I sit in on this? I'm sure you'll be fine, but still, I feel kind of responsible for them. Master Matthew, may it perish your anxiety. In my city days, my skills as a sharpshooter were second to none. I was top of the rankings for a not insignificant span of time. Oh yeah, any actual combat experience? Thy concerns are unfounded and... Okay, cool, so we know who's dying first. Right, anyway, I don't mind, I guess. Feel free to hang around if you like. Yeah, thanks, will do. Quiz form. Stand by in the command center. Okay. I'm gonna go do the story, because I want to play the story.
We mustn't neglect our bonds of affinity. We mustn't neglect our bonds of affinity.
We mustn't neglect our bonds of affinity. I need to use more of those affinity growth things. You know, I'm just gonna like
Got a new skill.
max out Matthew
This
and
one's
see
a
what
little more
happens.
I just came up with a new move.
Nothing seemingly.
I'm stronger now. I'm stronger now.
Much stronger.
I gained a new skill.
Okay. Let's see. Lost Ray.
Can't wait to try out this art.
Okay. Storage area. How's it looking? Have we got it? I didn't see anything matching the description. Well, damn, I knew it'd be a hassle. What's the matter? Looking for something? Yeah, Riku's lost his hammer somewhere. Have you seen anything like that? Riku's hammer. Oh, I got it. I think I saw it had a knob-on looking design. I remember it thinking it was funky. Yeah, that sounds about right. Where'd you see it? I think we forwarded it to the supply office? Nobody could make heads or tails of it, so I think the guys were talking about trying to sell it or something. No kidding, well at least it's a clue. If it was indeed sold, the trouble won't end here. I know that. Let's hurry to the supply office.
That's a new one.
We ought to speak to them now.
Open up, there's me.
Okay, let's go down here. Supply manager. Welcome. Anything you need? We're looking for a funky hammer. Got a knob-on looking design on it. We hear it might have been sent here? Oh yeah, funky's the word. Alright, it seems really tricky to use right. Bingo, anyway, Riku wants it, so would you mind giving it back? Right about that. In the end, someone said they wanted to borrow it for a bit and carried it off. Just my luck. Someone who. Sorry, I was working at the time. I didn't think to stop and question them, but I think they said they were going to use it in the central process, so I can't be more. Right, I see. Okay, so what now? Can't be that many places in the central plaza where you would expect to use a hammer. Good point. If we wander around, we may find it sooner than we think. Got it. This is turning into a real odyssey, but that does seem quickest. Time to have a look around the plaza then.
The hunt begins.
Smells so appetizing.
Everyone's bonkers about the bread here. It's freshly baked round the clock.
Oh, that's a knob-on hammer. That's Riku's actually from base game. Say, Matthew, could this be Riku's hammer? Yeah, it doesn't exactly look like a normal hammer. We might have hit the jackpot. Oh, fizzle sparks. Clean forgot to put that thing away. Maybe that's not knob-on, I'm stupid. It was like the perfect size for staking a tent, so I gave it a spin. Actually more of a thwam, come to think of it. Well, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to ask you to return it. Its owner's been looking for it. Sure, I'm pretty much finished with it now. You go get that hammer home. Can't believe some people. If you finish the job, then return the tool, fool. Yeah, I guess I can let it slide. At least we've got the ore and the hammer for Riku now. Ultimate hammer.
Let's make a note.
Let's give him the news.
Give him the news. Okay. God, there's like no character in this party that I can actually do the voice of while I've been like Nicole, kind of. Okay. Hey Riku, we're back. Have friends got all needed things? Sure do. Yeah, the Bravamantine you ordered, and here's your hammer. Why the fuck can't that be pronounced? Oh, Riku is over moon with joy, now can put finishing touches on workshop at long last. Please to wait outside a moment, Riku will be done in jiffy. Where did he get a welding torch? You can now upgrade your weapons. This is crazy. Indeed, for an improvised workspace, that certainly is impressive, though I'm not sure its previous tenant would have approved. Riku make most of all resources that put at disposal of Riku, his motto as crafty pawn in fact. Yeah, great stuff, so you can upgrade our weapons now. Of course, would friends care to try? First time come free. Ooh, get in. Well then, don't mind if I do. Trial Blade Stone. You can strengthen your weapons at Riku's Workshop in Colony 9. This will require gold and materials that can be obtained with Fisher by defeating unique monsters. Upgrade. Okay. There, and strengthenment complete. How is Blade feel? Ooh, yeah, feels good. It's even more like it's part of me now. Riku, pleased to hear. Incidentally, Matthew. Yes? Where did friend obtain that blade? What's this? Well, my granddad used it originally. Riku's voice is now everybody. Granddad gave it to my pops, he gave it to me, and now it's all mine. That sort of deal. Riku, see. Why'd you ask? No particular reason. Riku simply a bit curious. Blade is good quality. Riku hope friend can make good use of for a long time yet. Yeah, that's the plan. Huh. Riku ready to improve all friends' weapons and workshop in future also. Have a rule of boom apply. Bring one's own materials. Gotcha. Hope you're ready to get worked hard instead. Okay, can I go do more? Right then, that business sorted. Shall we go back to the tents and rest? Don't force me to go all the way. I want to upgrade more. Okay, thank God. It doesn't just teleport you to another cutscene.
So now Riku's even upgrading our weapons for us.
Yes. There's a degree of comfort in leaving these things to professionals.
Oh, please tell me Shulk can talk.
You alright, Shulk? Yeah. This house is where a friend of mine used to live once.
Ah, the friend you mentioned.
He taught me a great many things. From swordsmanship to life advice. Truly, he was incredible.
Wow. This the mentor you used to tell me about? I wish I'd gotten to meet him as well. Where? Was it your mentor or your brother-in-law?
Oh no, he was... Well, I mean... Yes, I suppose, but...
Huh?
Yeah. Ah, God. I'm gonna be emotional at so many random points in this. Let's get everybody at least one upgrade to their weapons.
Pleased to use, but not abuse. We could do a good job if Riku says so himself. Enchantment complete.
What's hearing? Monado 3. I'm probably gonna upgrade you.
Pleased to use, but not abuse. Enchantment complete.
Look, why have money when you can have strong weapon? I'll fix you. Oh wait, you aren't broken. You just loaded weird.
Open up, says me. Youch!
Okay. Okay.
Good for eating, good for sleeping. Perfect.
Glimmer, you should not be. How did Glimmer get so much XP? Like my characters having balanced levels. Like Matthew's 8 healing
That's
power.
worked up a good sweat.
I made
We
a new
get
gem.
Yes,
Plateau.
a nice result.
Ooh, increasing critical hit damage bonus is very good for certain characters.
It's complete. Good work.
That's a good one.
Okay, I might get... Okay, I don't have the stuff to do this, so...
This should do it for now.
Okay, time to go equip those new gems. Or cook, I guess. Doubt I have anything I can cook. Gonna upgrade the
How should I go
X-Reader.
about improving this? Oh, a new feature.
Oh, they finally added that back
That
in.
looks about right.
When the last game they had enemy sense detection in was X.
Time to rest, okay?
Righty-ho. I'll go have a chat with Dylan. I want to ask how all the city folk have been getting on. Got any plans yourselves?
I think I'll pay a visit to the command center. I want to see what Shulk's up to.
And I'll, I don't know. What should I do?
If you're bored, you can come with me. I need to pick up a few things at the market.
Yeah. Okay.
Right then. Catch you in a bit. Right. So you haven't seen Niall?
I'm really sorry, Matthew. It was hard enough for the 6 of us to escape. But hey, it wasn't just our group. I heard Naomi's group made it out as well. There's a chance she's with them.
Naomi?
Seems Caleb tried to stop them, but they weren't able to hear him. We think they were headed towards Fornis. Except, he said he was too far away to see who was actually with her.
Right.
This is Niall, though. Bet she's with him, A-OK. She's like you, mate. Hard as nails and twice as tough.
Uh-huh.
You've got it so much easier, you know. At least yours is well behaved.
You're jealous? That's a surprise.
That's not what I mean.
Nothing about this is easy. There's this awkward distance between us. I'm just lucky that things panned out this way.
Is that right?
It's all about how to handle things in the moment. That's the crux of it. Or at least I think so. You were independent from a young age, right?
Yeah, well, apart from Gramps sticking to me like glue. But I supported myself.
That explains it then. The way you think of her. As being somehow different from you. The paths you've walked are too unfamiliar. No? Try talking to her again. But be yourself. Actually... Perhaps she'll be the one who comes to you.
Hey, Shulk and Rex! The search party's returned!
Huh? You've not found a single person?
There were clear signs of combat, that's it. But, as I've informed you, we've not been able to confirm any survivors. There were no husks present either, so I'd expect it to have been monsters.
But even then, can't see the whole group croaking it. Nagai's unit should have been the cream of the crop.
Any case, we brought back anything we could find on the scene. Most objects belong to the unit, but there were also a few oddities.
Namely?
According to Charon, things that may have potentially belonged to city refugees.
I know this! Oi! Where'd you find this? This belonged to Niall! Tell me!
Like I said, the location of the SOS.
Is that true? You better not be lying!
Matthew!
It is, I'm not. It was with everything else on the ground by a tree.
Oh no. Niall.
Matthew. This Nael. She a relative of yours?
She's my little sister. I've been looking for her for so long.
Right.
Hey, Linka. Where was that emergency transmission coming from?
According to the search team, somewhere in the vicinity of Raguel Lake.
Oi, stop right there. You're not seriously planning to head out there alone?
Yeah. This is my problem. Nobody else's. I've got to see it for myself.
Raguel Lake is quite a distance from here. I'd strongly recommend that you at least take some kind of escort.
You don't get it. I finally have a lead. If whoever attacked the search party's still there, all the more reason for me to go and rescue her.
All right. Keep your shorts on. Nobody's telling you no here.
We were planning to head there as well, in fact. A whole search party taken out is no trivial matter.
Sorry. I didn't mean to go off on you.
No need. We don't really have the luxury of time, it's true. Then I suppose it's time to use the ether slide.
Ether slide?
Take a look over here.
that like the cha-cha slide?
An ether slide is, well, put simply, it's a method of conveyance that uses the flow of ether for propulsion. You can think of it as sliding along a wire made of ether. Using an ether slide would get us pretty close to Regwell Lake.
Teacher and Riku developed this technology together. Amazing or what?
Yes, it's really impressive. The technology is fascinating.
If you're so curious about it, would you mind lending me a hand?
Absolutely.
Let me give you the necessary materials.
What odd ether crystal structure?
The ether in these was transformed due to the effects of the black fog. I call them black shards.
So they only form where there's black fog?
That's right. They're pretty rare, and all the more valuable for it. That said, we need them when building the ether amplifiers used to project the wires.
Got it.
Right. That'll do for exposition. Let's get to crafting the equipment.
Yeah, can't wait.
Better stake our claim.
Wire tensions within parameters. Good. Looks like it worked.
Yeah. Now Ragwell Lake really is a stone's throw away.
That's interesting looking. Definitely not gonna try to kill us at all. Are those Tantal's areas? Try to get this key item before it sucks me into whatever that is.
Damn, they got the drop on us.
Let's go, Fog Beast theme.
Stop there! Oh no! I lost the enemy's attention! Whirlwind! I'll be your opponent! That's a big help! Ow, my face! That's just trouble! Spinning it!
Hold on, here's the enemy. I know you have it.
Reinforcements? Here's one for the team.
I appreciate it.
If I don't make it. Oh no!
Here's a thumb on for you!
I'm grateful.
Stop that! I'll be your opponent!
Take it easy, okay?
I'm just gonna...
Smash you! Don't get too crazy!
If I don't make it.
Fog Beast theme, both my beloved.
I'll try to get to you, okay?
Move! Move! Fuck you! Gotta lie down. No! This isn't what I want.
How did this happen? I told you to stay in line.
We still have no enemy.
Thank you, Abe. I was good.
Too soon! For me to quit!
Looks like this is it for me.
Okay, these things are strong.
I've still got it in me.
I'm a little underleveled. I'm just gonna
Only when you
beat up
believe you
some
can.
flamies, I guess.
Gotcha!
Nice move, Matthew.
Right on the money.
I expect no less from you, Rex! Revolt up! Let's roll with Common! Is that all you got? I know I can count on you all. Right!
There goes the enemy.
Mighty strike!
Thanks for that.
I lost the on. Don't let us. Mighty strike. That's how we'll want to carry on. That wasn't even a warm-up.
Stay frosty, I guess.
Relax, mate. I got you covered.
It's me! There goes the enemy.
I love trying to time my cancels when there are 15 slowdown effects happening because of all of the status, because of all the reactions. You know, let's try this again.
Careful, they're after us.
Wait for...
They're really flocking to us.
Stop there! I'll be your opponent. No! I lost the enemy's attention.
Where, Arya?
Uppercut! I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of you. I lost the enemy's attention. Whirlwind! Stop there! There goes the enemy.
Okay, let's just focus on getting one down at a time.
I'm quite comfortable.
It seems to die pretty quickly when you focus.
I'm quite comfortable.
There goes the enemy. Stop there!
I'm here to all your problems.
I'm feeling full of you.
I'm quite comfortable.
Oh god, why am I targeting the red?
I'm quite comfortable.
Okay, I'm good to go. The dedication's paying off, huh?
Trouble sitting next moment. Let's keep going.
Let's finish it. Where, Arya?
Mighty strike. Gotta learn when to step back. Pass to me. Let's send them packing.
Illusory bloom.
Keep the momentum.
Where, Arya?
I really had to put this in the most awkward spot possible.
I'm feeling full of beat.
There goes the enemy.
Stop there. I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of beat. No! I lost the enemy's attention.
Meteor play.
Alright, let's see you through.
Trouble winning it. That's right. I got it. You're on a roll, Nicole. Heavy rush. Free. Smart ball.
That takes care of that.
This was basically what I predicted.
Sloth Gogles. Wait, were those? So I remember there were like 3 Gogles, and 2 of them were like level 90 and one was like level 30. I think it was like Sloth, Gluttony, and Envy Gogles. Because the primates have
I
sinned.
know I can count on you all.
Illusory bloom.
It's me you want. I'm feeling full of beat.
Here's one for the team. Great garland.
I'll stop all and sundry. Classic short. Free.
There goes the enemy.
Illusory bloom.
No, stop there. I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of beat. Heavy rush. Revolt. Piece of cake.
The outcome was pretty obvious.
I'm going in. You lot watch
Happy
my back.
Ba.
Hey, don't I gotta say in this?
First That's a big help.
They thought this would slow us down.
Victory came easily. All right, give me your best shot.
I'm ready.
Great!
Whirlwind wheel!
It's me you want. That's a big help.
Go on, praise us some more.
First strike to me. Stop there! I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
Double spinning it!
Where are you?
Okay, yeah. God, I keep forgetting this dream game's fun.
Straight! Mighty strike! Gigantic beat! I know I
Hit
can
him
count
with
on
the
you
banana slammer.
I suppose it's time to engage.
Ooh.
Great! Stop there! I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
It's me you want.
Thanks for the support! Where are you?
I lost the enemy's attention.
Alright, beat up this little squirrel.
Right, stop there! I'll be your opponent. That's how we'll want to carry on.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm going in. You lot watch my back.
Matthew, don't break formation.
Illusory bloom!
Double spinning my face. I'll be your opponent. Uppercut!
I'm quite comfortable on you then, Matthew.
Nice. Thanks a bunch.
Oh, this thing's got abilities.
Glimmer!
Don't kill me,
Glimmer,
please.
give me your hand. Let me go. Thanks.
Mighty strike! Everything as good as they're getting.
Hey, Matthew, have you considered landing your attacks?
Don't get too crazy.
Glimmer, give me your hand. Thank you,
That's right. Eyes on me.
Incredibly precise, don't you?
Sorry to keep putting you out, eh?
I'm quite comfortable on you.
You're not getting away!
Oh god. Wait. Topple. Okay, Topple saving us.
I took it too easy, it seems.
Oh god, this is a time where you activate vision.
Let it end this one.
Right then!
All out top.
I'm ready to end.
There goes the enemy. My turn.
Let's do this to get out of our way. He didn't.
Illusory bloom!
Alright, well that heals us.
Still holding on!
Struggling to survive, just level up.
Pass to me. Let's send them packing.
Immediate answer! Like
Ow, my face! Great! Red! Let's go for the big one! With all the power of my disposal! Let's keep going!
Let's finish it!
Heavy rush! That's it! Let's get us done!
Chain attack time.
Here's what I would do.
What about something like this?
Now we're talking.
I know that I gave you something that makes you activate your heroic chain, yeah. So, there we go. Let's break. Okay, resisted. Glimmer, do something, I guess. A bunch of it. Inflict a ton of debuffs, why not? Let's do this.
Another one! I'll send them flying!
Whose plan do we choose? I'll rise to the occasion.
Oh, reactivating tons of people, that's a good idea. Oh, that's gonna... single-handed activation.
This blade will guide us spectrally.
Let me offer some wisdom.
How do we play this?
Should we try this one out?
This is my only option for a chain order. And I'll just use this. This will probably get me a very good chain bonus. Oh, so close to excellent. Okay, I just need to launch now.
Thank you. We'll give them what for.
Who has launch? You do.
First off,
Yep, and then you're gonna just go get. I guess I'll do this. But more damage. Oh, yep, that's gonna hit absurdly hard, especially because I'm gonna hit followed up with this, I guess. Oh, it's. You know, I think the bind is unnecessary. It's dead and launched. We leveled up twice from that fight. I love this game already. I might take a quick break to go eat and such, because family made food, and I do in fact need to eat something. Yeah, I'll go do that.